Hello everyone, I am implementing a home inventory app. Um, you can see a sign up and signing. You can continue as a Google and Apple accounts. We prefer as a Google account, and we also sign up and signing. Firstly, we are signing, and you can see my name and profile ID. First, you can using you can click a button of add new items. I use add new item where we can add a roof and installment ID should be uh, 10 years old, and maintenance contact number and random contact number we can apply. uh, Image as this image, or add. You can see a image and roof of installment. User can uh, to upload our inventory or item. You can upload our items in this format. It's a simple layout, not truly hardful. As a simple as an assignment form. It's a simple layout. As if we can also add new one, filter, air filter, and installment ID should 2 months, and date uh, 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 or contact number should as a random. Image, this type of image, you can see it. And we also add new one also, uh, as a as a random. You can add you can add we can add a random value, not for hard for, not using an. You can add this type of value. You can add new items, and this first is name of your items, then installment item, where you can your item is should be installed, and this year, this 2 months, yeah, 10 years, yeah, 1 year, and where maintenance date. Maintenance should be date is provided, and then contact detail. And you can use a choose file, where choose file and or upload file, and add item, which you can click the add item to add it here only here. You can display a here this item. Simple. This is the code of this project, where first is server side and client side. Server side, we also apply as a create a server. Then we simple importing a modules. First is express code, and express to create this app, and the code is to communicate the server to as a client. And passport setup, where the password setup to authenticate the password, where the Google to authenticate the Googles and Apples, this format. And authenticate router, you can authenticate router, where the authenticate the valid you can authenticate the user successfully log in and log out. User can successfully log in successfully, showing a successfully login in a console message. Where a user does not log in, to fail the login and log out, you can log out the current users. Second is session. A session basically using a express session, where create a session to user login in 1 day. Store a session in a 1 day. This is a core where the communicate the server to a client side. Is the origin of a client side URL localhost 3000 where we can using a get post up and delete method. A credential should be a true and credential should be a true. Second thing is we can as server side client side first is app.js where app.js is containing a layout containing first is router and we can import the router DOMs and use state we can using a react use state and effect use state use effect and aux where they are aux and home and login we can using we can create a home and login and add item in page add item and using a css also. Firstly, we can using a route autodom to create a structure. First is login, logout, and add item. First is page where we can a login section. User can login. Basically, this is a part of to can user can authenticate. Then you can log in. Firstly, user can authenticate. User can continue to the Google to authenticate to pass through passing a value through this URL to the server side and server can authenticate the user then user can log in. Second thing is home section where the user can log in to go to the home section and home section and containing of first a display item, styling sheet, and link. Link should be a route autodom where the linking is navigate the navigate the content. Another page, navigate the another page. Where simple, we can create a structure like a structure where using a CSS style is container, heading, and profile. This section is containing a user profile value where the user profile like welcome a pronunciation welcome my username is this and this is a profile I image this value is containing first next section this is a this value is containing a this containing a this card where using your item add new item and this images add item is linking with the another page where the add item and display item is containing another pages and send the user items and display item should create this is a simple user item where using a function this is displaying a user item this is a user item and second is add item a user can click the add once they can navigate the add add item a user can adding more details like that firstly add item yeah, this is a add item we can using a use state and css style you styling the sheet styling a layout this type of layout and link state we are also linking the state linking should be as a cancel button linking should be a cancel button to navigate the login page to navigate the login page and login page should be contain login page should be already a login user can already log in and they can authenticate where the user already login to then to send this page home section home section home section and this add item where simple they are they containing inputs and uploading inputs where the on change is a handle the handling the value first handling a value. First is new item name as a containing a value of to add handle the input or change where uh, you can enter any value. You can enter any containing a input values to containing a value to contain a value and send to the this a handle input change where the user can targeting a value and send to a previous value comparing a previous value and send the value of name, and name should be a containing a array to send the this type of name. This is type of containing a value. First in the URL. URL contain a image URL basically containing a URL as a file source, as a path, containing as a path. So we can handle the image uploading where this function is containing a file to targeting a array of file. मतलब array of file is a containing a array of file is a zero index. So we using a new set new item where previous item that's containing a previous same logic we're containing a previous item, but the image URL should be a URL format to contain and then the file contain targeting the image URL to send the URL format to image, and then contain the user can submit as a submit yeah add item. User can add item to add item where handle submit where user can handle submit where submitted to containing submit to another page in a new item. To go with the home section, uh, app section, home section to containing a image items, user items. We are containing a user item to send display item user item and display item containing a item value. Then we can using a map. We using a mapping we can mapping because different this is a format of a JSON format. This is a format of JSON dictionary format. So JSON format. So we can using a mapping function map as a that's a item is name item names, item installment, and item URLs and item URLs, item ID. Where is ID? A unique ID in different time you can apply item. And app section is containing a whole process. Firstly, using a constant value where we can using a constant as a user we can authenticate the user is user value to send to the home section is user details value में sending. Second, item constant we can using a item where the use state using a use state, and then navigation we as I already we can provide as a navigation to provide to navigate the another content. A handle item then where a new item containing and previous item also a new items contain. This is a simple logic, and then you can navigate the home section. This section is authenticating or successfully login. This is a containing a successfully login where the login is with the successfully login to authenticate the login to communicate via the server side to check the authentic user can successfully log in. This is type of try we can use and try and catch, and try and catch the catch will handle the errors showing a console side. As items holding a item value to navigate the add items. Add item or handle the add item containing a item ID which ID to handle the add items, and we can adding the sending all values of items. to this, and this item should be this format to provide an item and store the item value. This and home section where displaying the items. Firstly, using a constant value where user detail user the sending a user information to this format and send a user sending a user values and user, and we can using a user dot name and user dot picture. User dot name, user dot picture. Thank you. This is a simple project. We can evaluate it. Thank you for supporting me.